What's up, guys? This is Ryan here from Red Edge Gaming. Gonna be talking about some Battlefield 4. Just to get this cleared up out of the way, this is not Battlefield 4 gameplay. This is Battlefield 3 gameplay. I wish I had some Battlefield gameplay to demo off for people, but unfortunately I don't. So sorry. But enough about that. Let's get into what we're primarily gonna be talking about, and that is Battlefield 4. Oh my God, I was so excited for this at E3. And some little details I guess a lot of people don't know is that the gameplay we saw, both the campaign and the multiplayer gameplay, was actually pre-alpha gameplay, and that's amazing. From just the pre-alpha stage, the game already looked like it was going to be better than Battlefield 3. So and also says that a lot of things may change when the full alpha version comes out for people who are eligible for to be able to access the alpha versions, and then actually when the beta version comes out, things are going to probably change as they go along, and hopefully they change for the better. As of right now, there's not a whole lot of things they can do to make this game worse. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they can do to make this game just totally awesome, over the top, and so far, it looks like they can't get any higher. But nonetheless, like I said, this was a pre-alpha, so everything we may see could change as they come out. For people who are going to get the alpha keys, things may be a little different, maybe more improved. And then as we get the betas, will be a beta tester. And if you guys are wondering how you become a beta tester, if you pre-ordered Medal of Honor, you were entered in the beta, and if you also are a Battlefield Premium member, you also could get into being a tester as well. Which means there's nothing too special about being a beta tester, really, but nonetheless, it just gives you first access to the game, to what the game will be closest to looking like in the final version that comes out on retail. But yes, the beta will come out for those people who have the chance to actually play the beta. The beta will come out October the 29th, I believe. I'm not 100% positive. This is just what I've read. So it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see this game. And another surprising detail I actually learned, and I don't know if this detail is true, but I believe it. I believe it from the person it came from. That Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 have been in production right next to each other, or pretty much just almost at the exact same time, I believe, and which is great for a game. If you guys don't know, that just gives it more time to be a better game, basically, because when Battlefield 3 came out, they can listen to all their feedback towards the game, and then make further adjustments to their newer version of the game, aka such as Battlefield 4. And it looks like they really just went over the top with that, and it's going to make this entirely new gameplay just amazing and awesome. We only saw a little bit of the co-op. I'm sorry, not co-op, but I'm pretty sure there can probably be a co-op in it. But of the campaign, even the campaign mechanics and the way the campaign feels, it looks like it's just going to be amazing. DICE and all these guys make real good both campaign and multiplayer, which you really can't get out of a good game. Normally, if you focus on one of the two, one of them's going to suffer, and it's not really good. But it looks like this time, it's going to be just right, perfectly balanced, both great story and great multiplayer. And that kind of brings me into something, and I'm kind of excited for it. For the first time, probably, as this game comes out, I'm pretty sure other games will do it too, and there's probably games that will be doing this, is that Battlefield 4 is coming out for both PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. And these versions that are coming out for the new consoles, for the next gen consoles, you will be able to have 64 players running at 1080p, 60 frames a second. Now, that's awesome. It isn't the highest number I've played. I have played PC shooters, so I'm used to high numbers and stuff like that. It's just that I've never experienced that on a console itself. 64 players, 1080p, 60 frames. That's just amazing, and I just can't wait to see that. But here's also a drawback for all you people who are going to, excuse me, are going to hold off and wait and buy Battlefield for last gen consoles. Um, they will not have that capability. Uh, the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, the game is coming out for both consoles, but you won't be able to have that 64. You'll be going to be 24, probably still 720. They haven't released very much details. All I know is that they have not. They just said that these consoles can't do that, so you're gonna suffer with that, which sucks. But you can't push the systems are pretty much pushing themselves as is with most games, so I could see why. Some of the things from both Battlefield 3 and Battlefield Bad Company will actually make an appearance. They didn't say how much. All I know is one detail that I read is that the support class will no longer be the only class allowed to carry C4, which is very interesting to me because I played Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I liked the fact that I could have C4 on any class that I wanted. And being a person who's not really good with belt-fed machine guns, this is going to be a plus for me because that way I can keep all my assault rifles and be able to have C4 if I need it. But yeah, that's one thing that's coming from Bad Company 2. That too, and just the overall destruction that Battlefield 3 was really lacking. It sucks, but it happens, and I'm glad to see that they're bringing a lot of these things that was great from other games that they have made into this newer version of Battlefield 4. Commander mode, probably a lot of people are not familiar with Commander mode. It's something that they demoed at E3, but that's coming back from Battlefield 2. It's going to be great to see this Commander mode. I know how it works, but the people who play it on PC, their Commander, which basically, is what it is. They command everything. They can help players with UAVs, AC-130s, counter UAVs, just a whole bunch of little little things, like missile strikes too, just a whole bunch of neat stuff. But the people who play Battlefield 4 on PC, their commander will actually be playing on a PC, whereas the console players, their commanders will actually be playing on a tablet. As of I know it, as of right now, I don't know if they'll be able to actually be playing as commander on the consoles themselves, but like I said, as I know, is that they will only be able to play as commander on a tablet, which basically means I will never have the chance to play commander. It sucks, but yeah. But this time we'll actually also be seeing a a spectator mode. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys going, well, what's the point of spectator mode? Well, a lot of these great commentators out there, I said that totally wrong, I don't care, out there could use this spectator mode to help, capture great footage. We could be even seeing some stuff like red versus blue in it, and a whole bunch of other neat little details. I mean, it's not over the top, but it's something I'm glad to see that is going to be coming to Battlefield 4. I've also even heard as something going as far as a battle recorder. If you don't know what a battle recorder is, it's something that Call of Duty actually tried. It was a great little bit of technology to have. I just didn't think that a whole lot of people actually used it too much for their benefits. But if Call of Duty, sorry, not Call of Duty, but Battlefield just, uses it, gets it out there, tries to influence people to use it, it could be something nice to have in the future, especially with all people doing, YouTube stuff, being able to plaster stuff all over YouTube about Battlefield. But it doesn't help that the fact that, the next-gen consoles themselves are actually be able to have that sharing feature. So we don't know quite yet if this feature will actually be implemented. But I guess one of the biggest things that I'm more excited for, and is one of the things that I thought Battlefield 3 was really lacking, was weapon customization. This time around in Battlefield 4, they have really gotten out there with the customization of weapons. In the E3 stuff, we actually saw a guy using a pistol that had a red dot sight on it. That's nothing new to some of the most multiplayer games, but it is something new that comes to Battlefield, which all the guns feel, look real. So seeing this coming into a game is just something just over the top, just making that next step, that next bit of effort to make this game truly one of a kind game. We also saw dual sights, which mainly have purpose for if you're using something like an ACOG sight, which is a 4-time magnification scope, and then on the side is a 45 degree, kicked off to the side 45 degrees, is a iron sight, which really focuses on the true extent of what a assault rifle can do. Assault rifles are great for both high range and close range combat. They fit just right in the middle from like sniper rifle. Well, sniper rifles is a bit out there, but like those real long range weapons, and then the real close range like your shotguns and your PDWs and your MK5, P90, and the real up close weapons. And with this, you'd be able to really focus on that perfect balance point with an assault rifle, which I thought was missing. And it's the first time that, it isn't the first time Call of Duty had this little additional sight actually added on into the game, but it was only mainly for one type of scope. They didn't have the 45 degree angle iron sights, which I prefer. Being from the South, I've actually shot a lot of guns in my time. I've actually shot guns that actually had both type of sights with the flip-up magnification lens and the 45 degree iron sights, and they're really cool sights to use, and they feel great, and they're fun to shoot with. But enough about that. But Battlefield is actually adding that additional 45 degree sight, which I'm going to enjoy. And that's one thing Battlefield 3 really try to hit on, is that if you go in Battlefield 3, they have tons of little attachments, but they're all mainly in the sight class. And I don't think I've really used all the sights, except for maybe I only sights I know I've used are the holographic sight and the red dot sight. So having those extra bit of scopes didn't really benefit me none, and just trying to really focus and bring that down, really does help. And we're also going to be seeing, seeing the 45 degree angle under rail. Not the under rail. Crap. I've done forgot. That isn't not like me. But anyways, it's a grip. The 45 degree grip. I am such an idiot. But anyways, yes, the new 45 degree grip, and we're gonna have also the standard 90 degree grip. Both the grips are actually going to be able to have two different functions. The standard 90 degree grip, which is what's in Battlefield, as you see, apparently will actually have more stability while moving, like from shooting from the hip, and the 45 degree grip will actually have more stability while shooting. Mainly there is, when you see games that actually have a dual grips or multiple types of grips, they just mainly look and feel the same. They really don't add any benefit. But this time around, it seems like they're trying to really separate that fact, and that's just another plus for me. We're also going to see different types of perks in the game. The perks have been totally redone in the game, which is great, because I never did like the perk system, considering the fact that you actually had to get other people to actually get perks that would benefit the team. But now there's only basically 2 perks, and they work basically like this. You have an offensive and you have a defensive. People are also talking about we could actually even see more different types of how the perks are laid out. But basically, as you accumulate points, you unlock 1 perk at a time. You can have up to 4 maximum perks going at one time. They're all the way up from like squad suppression, frags, actually help you heal faster, and things like that. And that's great, because Battlefield really focuses on that but having that team-based action, and being able to actually implement this system will help, because you have to work as a team to get these points. The more points you earn, the faster you unlock your perks, and that way it's really driven you to play as a team. But that's mainly about it, guys. I know that I probably wasted a lot of your time. I hope I have fulfilled what I had set out to do, was to help inform you guys, get a little bit more information. If you like the video, please hit like, and I just accidentally smacked my mic. Please subscribe. I try doing videos all the time. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments, or you can go to my Twitter, ask them there. I'm always happy to answer questions. If I can't help you, I will surely direct you in a person that will. But all in all, guys, thank you for joining me. I hope to see you guys in the next one, and take care.